What's up, y'all? It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood Report. And let's get to it. All right, man. I was trying not to cover this story, but the more and more it goes on, I think it's interesting to cover, and I'm going to touch on a few points that you probably didn't know about. That's my job. Now, as we all know, Cappie Poindexter, she's a former WNBA Finals MVP, and she went missing, a couple of years ago. Came to find out that allegedly she was in a locked up in prison, and because she never identified who she was, they locked her up as a Jane Doe, and this was allegedly right after, her season that's after she had retired from the WNBA. Now, Cappie Poindexter has been rumored to have had drug issues. She's rumored to have mental health issues. All right, and she went missing. They finally found her. She was in a, I believe it was L.A. Prison. They finally realized who she was, and identified her as Cappie Poindexter. Now, just this week, Cappie Poindexter makes some serious allegations about LeBron James. She stated that LeBron James is a effing trafficker. LeBron James trafficked me, is what she said. She accused him of trafficking her, stealing all her money out of her account. Right? And, she pretty much responsible for her missing. She said she was missing 2 years, and, the things he's done, she didn't know where she was. She just got up out of it and stuff like that. Now, here's my thing. We all know that LeBron James is in the Boule, probably in the Illuminati, and he does a lot of weird rituals before the game. And, he has those Masonic checkerboards in his home, and his daughter's little replica of the home. So he does his rituals, and we can tell LeBron James is deeply into something. But this, before you run off and start believing that LeBron James was sex trafficking Cappie Poindexter, let's not forget who Cappie Poindexter is. This is the same woman who said she was married to Beyonce. Let me let that sink in. This is the same woman that swore she was married to Beyonce, and everybody else can go to HELL. We'll find out later. All right? So, she was deemed, as a lot of people said, that she was crazy. There was something wrong with her. And she had to go back and forth to the psych ward for evaluation. Now, another thing that I found out that may have something to do with the LeBron James thing. She sees that the new Space Jams came out, and maybe she's not so fond of LeBron James, and she sees that LeBron was getting a lot of bad reviews. What way to get into the news than to come on, online and trash LeBron James, somebody that is a pulverizing figure, and have a lot of people this weekend talking about him, good, bad, or ugly. And she's going to come and say, you know what? I'm going to talk about the big fish. LeBron is a topic of discussion. So I'm just going to say that he sex trafficking me, but you know, she's playing a very dangerous game here. Very dangerous game. Regardless of who you are, regardless of who they are, you cannot go around pointing the finger at people with no proof, because what's going to happen is exactly what is happening right now. Um, you know, LeBron James and his team, from what I hear, they've yet to respond to Cappie Poindexter. But there are things out there saying that if she, continues with these accusations, LeBron James' team will sue her. All right? They will sue her. And one important tidbit that I found out, this woman, allegedly, there was an order of protection against her. And guess who that order of protection was from? Savannah James, which is LeBron James's wife. Now, this is alleged. I'm going to try to do some research and look. I could not find it from the brief look that I gave. But according to a source, Savannah James had an order of protection against Cappie Poindexter. Now, there has been rumors that Cappie is a little, I don't know what you want to call it, bisexual, I don't know what you want to call it, homosexual, whichever. She has been said to like women. So, who are we to believe? Maybe it's some sort of crush on Savannah James, and she just wants to get LeBron James out the way, or she wants people to talk about LeBron James. I don't know. But you just got to be very careful when you're going around making serious accusations like this, Cappie Poindexter. And especially when you have a, reputation, for disappearing, as we saw before. She was locked up. Then she, comes across as violent at times, violent streaks, aggressive. So I don't believe that LeBron James, even though I do believe he is a part of a secret society and the boule and whatever else, I do not believe he's a sex trafficker. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with your friends.